Hi, morning. Morning, 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 morning. Morning. Going to give you a direct message from Source. So I was sitting in meditation. Interesting what's coming through. So I'm guided high to share with you clarity, understanding, a message of what's happening on the earth, that you can better understand why you're here and what's happening. Because you have choice, you have power. See, if you understand this, if you understand it, it gives you your power back. You see. So I'm going to go back into that, and I can deliver the message directly. All right. I'm sitting in my pajamas, so excuse me. I'm sitting here. This is my morning meditation with my coffee, which is now cold. Pretty much. I've got cold black coffee. In my spare room, doing my morning meditation, not prepared for this at all, but this is, how things go. And then this comes through, I'm like, okay, I need to share this with people. And it'll help many, many, many understand, because they've forgotten why they're here, even how they got here. You see, much, much clarity is needed here. So let me just get back in there. You have a lot of support, a lot of light, a huge team of light. Wow. Present to help. Wow. Morning, everybody. Now, I'll share with you what's the new earth. And we are creating, has been created for you, by you, is here. Is already here. But very, very few are moving to it. Because here is much confusion. Now, many of you forgotten how you came here, why you came here. So you are still working out your puzzles, your, how do I put this? Your darkness. You came here to work out your darkness. So many people are still sorting out karma, or entanglements with others. So you came here to sort out that. Many came from many, they've forgotten. Many who have been, some souls here have been through much conflict. So in time, over time, you fell in consciousness. You fell in frequency and vibration from all these wars and destruction that you experienced as consciousness. So much karma, much entanglement, much anger, destruction, all of this. So many are still working through this to release this. The understanding why they're here. So all this, the divide, the fighting, the blaming, the victimhood, forgotten, yes. So this is why now, out the planet, there's much chaos. It seems like chaos. There's many are forgetting that it is within them. They need to work out to release all of that. Yes. Because you are creators. And what you expect, what you seek, what you ask for, Source must provide. You will get, you create So if you expect disaster, you get disaster. If you expect destruction, you get destruction. For you are creating. You are creators. You are part of Source. Are you not? You are Source energy and consciousness creating. Many have forgotten this. So that's how many of you ended up playing out this in a very dense energy, playing out your karmic entanglements, your destruction, to raise your consciousness again. Many of you are working out these karmic entanglements. Some are not seeing them. And this is why you see this much confusion and division and light. And some are seeing, some are starting to. Their light is increasing. They are stepping out. But many are caught in the entanglement here. So much darkness and chaos, forgetting that they are creating. So if we expect, we call it to us. If I say, if I have the I am Source, I am the power. If I say, there's going to be an earthquake. Oh, there's going to be this, there's going to be this, and this, I say, I choose as my reality. I believe this, I create this. I choose then my timeline. I choose then my reality. This is where our free will to choose. Many are forgetting they create their reality. They create their environment. This is how they ended up here, to sort out this much entanglement. Much karma, much entanglement. This is why they're here, and they are recreating. Many came, yes, Atlantean times and other times, to go through this once more. They have a choice now, to make a choice from a higher level, or to make a choice as, we are not creating, we are, this happened. If they choose to believe this will happen, it happens to us, we are victims. They choose the story which is resonating with them. Why is it resonating with them? It resonates with them because they have created this before. This belief, this frequency, this vibration, this memory, this is stored in them. It is in their consciousness. So they are recreating it. Many of you came here now through these times, this test, this entanglement, to untangle yourselves from these old stories, old beliefs, old division, old wars, old destructions. To now, it's a choice, because we are creating. You can choose, as some might, to continue this for as long as you wish, for you have freedom. You are free to create, for you are part of Source. No one harmed. You create your own reality. There is choice. This is the choice. Many have forgotten this choice. So many are choosing. They're listening. They're resonating with others. Darker stories, fears, because they forgot they lived through these themselves in a darker time. And not realizing that it's within them and they have a choice. Because for what you choose, you say, this is mine, and it will be given. So many are choosing forgetting, and they are choosing, this is mine. They are choosing to see destruction. They are choosing to believe in devastation. They are choosing to believe in victimhood. This is a puzzle they need to work out themselves. For they will continue to create over and over. Some have not seen this pattern. They have created this pattern many planets, many planets. This is not the first time. And it is repeating again. They've seen it in Atlantis, before Atlantis, Lemuria. But they continue not to realize why the pattern continues. The common denominator is within them, not out there. So they continue to see or experience, create the same disaster, the same war, the same destruction. They expect this, they look for, they have not cleared it and released it within them, for they have free will. They are creating, they are source. They are source consciousness, source energy. The universe will provide what you request, what you believe, what you choose. They forget, they have choice. So this is why we see New Earth is here, is waiting for many. It's a choice. What do you see? What do you create? Many are letting others create for them. Yes, many are letting others as you create their reality for them. Others are telling them, this will be, this will happen. I saw this. Yes. I expect that. This is going to happen. Many are letting others again create for them instead of creating their own. So the new earth is here. Much time. Plenty time. For those when they are ready to release themselves from these entanglements, from these stories, from these beliefs that no longer serve them. And to rise out of the dark, dense energy, the darkness, the suffering, the beliefs, the negativity, the fear, the division, all these things is within them. The reason they fell, the reason they're on earth, the reason they came to this density, because they were in the density, they resonated with the density, they were holding the density. If they choose to release that, let it go. They will rise up out of the density when they are ready. For they are creators. It is up to them in their time, their choice, their consciousness. None can choose for you are a creator. You are part of Source. You have the power. You have the choice to create whatever you wish, because we love you. You are loved. You are free to create. For you are pure consciousness. Eternal. So all the love, all the patience, all the time is there. Many are forgetting. So you choose who creates for you. Ask yourself this. Am I creating? Am I choosing my reality? Or am I allowing others pictures, stories, people, consciousnesses to create. It is time to let go of your entanglements, your anger, your stories. If you wish to release the density, it is your wish, it is your creation, it is your choice. Because Earth is here. She is waiting for you. She is magnificent. She is beautiful. She is free. Yes. You have a new Earth. You have a new choice. To create beauty, to create love, to create peace. But it comes from within, not from without. Many are confused. Many are doubting. So I tell you this. For those who doubt their power, they doubt who they are. So it is simple to see, is it not? Look at your manifestations. As you know, look at what you ask, the synchronicities, the divine guidance, all the things you seek, you ask. You know, you have seen evidence of these. Yes, they happen. Look at the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Look at near what you call near-death NDEs. Look at those. Many, many different channels. And you will see those that are from a very strong religious background, what they experience when they, let's say, cross over, is what they expect. Judgment. It is all merely a level of consciousness. Some of you say dimensions, you see it as dimensions, and however you see it. You will see it as dimensions, you will see it as level of consciousness, you will see it as belief. So you will see that there's no one experience. So if there was one reality, if you didn't have choice creating, why is there not one afterlife, after death experience? All don't go to what they call the Crystal Palace. All don't go to what they call heaven. All have an experience, a very different, because it's depending, as you will see or believe, your level of consciousness, your belief, because you are creating. You create all. This is why the one, their belief, you will see what they experience of source, of angels, of anything, is not the same if the belief is too different or differs too much. So there are many that believe and expect what is maybe told in the religious scriptures, which was written by humans. They expect that. They are letting others again create for them. Other people telling you what your reality should be, is, looks like, to create for their perception. For it is what is it within their consciousness, their frequency, their vibration. It is not yours. But you believe, what you believe and what you expect is what you get, because you create it. So I tell those that have doubt to look, and you will see this. There are many channels, many social media, YouTube. There are others, podcasts, that share these stories, and you will see those that passed over, depending on their belief system structure, they had a very different vision or experience of the other side. Those that had beliefs, set beliefs, not those that, depending on, as I say, energy and consciousness. Now this goes back not only in this, let's say, one lifetime, one experience. This is influenced by many, 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 and this is how you, most of you, see yourself as souls. Let's say souls then got here to this plane, this earth plane. How did you get to this earth plane? It is a level, a dimension, not so, you believe, a dimension, a level of consciousness. It was a very dark, dense level of consciousness. So how did you connect or drop into this plane of consciousness? For you held similar frequencies, vibrations, expectations, experiences, did you not? Yes. So it's for you now to release these, for they are like a ball and chain. Wow. They are holding you down. They are weighing you down. You can choose to release it all. So it's a matter of belief. What you expect, what you believe is what you get. So now you have this belief and something happens, like now. Many expect and believe this, so Turkey happened. It is all created by your consciousness. And there that belief is more solidified with fear, because they're still in fear. You see, look, because you are source. We will give you the validation, what you expect, what you believe, whatever timeline, whatever you choose to experience. It is an experience you get. But you have a choice to experience something better, without any of this. With no death, as you say, no destruction, no division. So it is for you to work out these entanglements, these beliefs within your consciousness, dear ones. Because you are holding them. That's how powerful you are. So you can choose someone in the right time, yes, to create a better world, let's say earth plane, a better reality, a better experience for yourselves. There we are. She is there. That option, they say the new heaven, the new earth is here for you. You can choose. Which one do you choose? Do you wish to stay repeating the same cycle that you've had on many, many, many planets and incarnations? Or do you wish to release that all now and move? New slate, complete new, clean, all of those being released, all of those patterns. There we are. You choose. One is here, they are both here for you. You are not stuck on one. You have a choice. You are not stuck on this earth. If you believe that so strongly that you are stuck here, you are doomed, it's going to be, this is what you will, because you are saying then, okay, I choose. I have chosen this as my reality, my experience, my truth. This is the timeline. This is the one you choose to experience, dear ones. It is not done to you. The earth, the Gaia, is not done. Nothing is done to you. For you are source. Nothing can be done to you. You are just choosing to experience this. It's a lesson maybe. You are not seeing, you're not understanding. But it's fine. We love you anyway. You are loved. It doesn't matter. You create. You are here freely. That's why you came to create, to sort this out in your time. To create better realities for yourselves. For Gaia. So think next time. Choose wisely. Maybe sit and reflect. Is there one truth? Is reality set? Do we create our own reality? Look into these things which I have told you now. Look into all these experiences and you will see that's interesting. Even when people die, so-called die, leave this earth plane, this dimensional space, there is not one reality. They do not experience the same thing. There are many different channels, as I say. Look, the religious ones will experience, look, the same story, what they have been told. Others created for them, they have chosen to believe. This one that expected nothing, this one. They're all very different. No matter how they died, no matter what age they were, that is irrelevant. It's the belief there. What they expected. This is what determines the outcome. For this is, as a creator, you are free to choose. You create that, it is given. That's how much love and that's how much freedom you have to create whatever you wish. So, here we are. The new heaven, or the new earth as some call her, is here. You are free anytime to move there. When you wish to release yourselves from these very dense, like a ball and chain you are dragging around with you now. Let it go. You are loved. And you are eternal. And either way, we love you. No matter your choice, your experience you choose. You are loved. You are not judged. You are not punished. You are. Who is to judge? There's only you. We wish you love. We wish you well. We wish you light, guidance, wisdom. All right, people. Hello everybody. There we are. Sorry, I'm now just let me get back into my All right, people, there we are. There's a share for you. Whatever. Interesting though, lovely to see. You know how few people are there on that other earth. It's like, wow, because they're not realizing again, you see. They're giving their power away. They're giving their power to the Bible, to someone who's waking up, who's telling them, oh my gosh, I saw this. Because that's their lesson, their puzzle to work out, you see. So many, because somebody has a vision, this is why a lot of them aren't happening too, depending on timelines. You see, enough of the collective choose a set vision, they will create it. And this is what happened on many planets to Atlantis and other planets. You see, one sees, everyone says, okay, yeah, that's it. We choose that reality, and off you go. You see, there we are. Anyway, many are not seeing this, and this is why they all came. This is why at the moment the planet is so full. Is because had to be a frequency match to this, and this is not something that happens now. It happened with Atlantis, the fall of Atlantis. You know, this shift. So they came again to learn to work out that puzzle. They came to experience a shift again, but to choose a higher choice and timeline. Not the same, oh my gosh, we all doomed, you see. But they forgot, obviously. They drop in. This is why it's a puzzle. They came with the intention, we're going to get it right this time, we're going to choose, we're going to... But of course, while you're in the lesson, you've chosen to be veiled, so you've forgotten. But we can ask for the highest perception and perspective on every choice, and it is given. Remember, whatever we ask for, we create it all. We can get it. They are forgetting to ask that. Yeah. Yes. Sometimes you will experience jumping timelines as well. You'll see you will maybe catch something or news, but then you'll just realize, hang on a second, it's not there. Sometimes you will actually notice physical timeline differences, like they call the Mandela effect, and you realize, but hang on a second, and then all of a sudden that's not there anymore. It just didn't exist. So you're thinking, well, where did I get that from? Because you are shifting. But so that's what I'm saying. Many are forgotten. They came here, especially for this time, to work through this, because this doesn't happen many times, often, as I say. So you have to be a vibration. So they dropped in again to work through that puzzle, that destruction of Atlantis, to work through that destruction, which they experienced on another, say, planet. This war, this shift. If they did not, obviously, they're all here because they all, made lower choices. This is why you on a lower density. So is to play that out again, to choose a higher timeline. But because they are veiled, they're forgetting. But there we are. As I say, we are eternal. We live, we're eternal. We just dream again. No one gets hurt in this production, remember? It's let's say no one gets hurt. Think of it as a movie. In this, like you say with animals when they do a film, right? And they say no animal was hurt, and this exactly the same thing. But just they now, when you, as you know, those experiencing lessons, when you go through the lesson, you are veiled to see if you make the same choice again. This is what many are not seeing. You are here at the moment. You are veiled to make the choice. Are we going to carry on blaming, looking for the bad? This is the one that have experienced, all the wars and destructions and the many planets, war after war. Now you are veiled again. Are you going to create this again, or are you realizing it's within me? There cannot be conflict or war if it's not within me. If it's not a choice or resonance or frequency I hold within me. You see, you're choosing those timelines. So they're forgetting. Same with the destruction. So many are expecting, oh my gosh, like Turkey, a cataclysm or a disaster. It's a timeline. They are choosing again. Oh my gosh, here it goes again. They're forgetting. No. You have a choice now this time to say, no, I don't want to create that anymore. Thank you. I don't wish that one. I don't choose that to experience that again. I choose a better, you see. This is why it's interesting. When I saw New Earth, say in my thing, it's here. She's sitting here. Very few so far at the moment have chosen that are on that. They actually are already on there, some. Very few that have chosen that because they have seen, nope, no, they've passed, they've seen, as I say, it's a puzzle, not a test. Some people say it's a test, a classroom, no. We've come to overcome whatever nonsense you had within you. You see. So if we're experiencing it, we got to understand it's because we are resonant. So, oh right, there we are. Yes. But you need to clear. Exactly. You need to do that clearing, like you would do any clearing. Right? You consciously intend, choose, I choose love, I choose peace, I choose harmony, I choose whatever. I choose to be this, because you are source. I choose to be harmony, I choose love, I choose peace, I choose wisdom, I choose. But also to do that clearing throughout all timelines of cash. You see, many are also not forgetting, they are projecting all this negative energy onto poor Gaia. Much projection. Ooh, poor Gaia is being all that, because that's thought, same thing, like you say, intent, negative is being projected onto Gaia. But they, as I say, they put in the same situation again in order to be given a choice, to make a higher choice. Are we going to cause destruction again, or are we going to no, let's do this peacefully, because we are creating it. We can have a peaceful shift, or we can have a whatever you expect, as you see in a so-called NDE stories, very different depending on the channel and what they believed at the time. Let's say they had their near-death experience. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hi, Sebastian. Yes, I did that. I was guided to do a live meditation on Facebook the other day. I'm still in my pajamas now. I need to get a shower. Get up, do my coffee, do my morning thing, do my meditation, and then it was like, no, okay. Yeah, that was, it was interesting actually, because many are not awakened on the planet either, and they're forgetting. You see, some are, but some are still in the fear, in the darker, see the lower, as you know, density, the more you hold in you, the less you're able to see. So the more you release, the more you raise the more you do your inner work, your healing, your clearing, obviously the lighter you become, the higher you go, the more you're able to see. Also choice, you see, if you believe, depending on what you believe, and you choose, okay, I'm choosing source, I'm choosing the highest level of consciousness, I'm choosing peace, I'm choosing benevolence, I'm choosing light. Everyone you choose, because you're creating it all. So it's like going into it's a shopping list. Think of a shopping list. I'm making a shopping list, right? I'm choosing that, I want this, I'm going to be that, I can choose to be a Lyrian, I can choose to be play human, I can choose to be myself, true self. I can choose, because there are levels of consciousness. What level of consciousness do you choose to see things from? Let's say, not see, how would I say? It's coming through the filter. But if I say I'm source, I'm choosing to view, I'm taking let's say the perception of source, I'm going to see from that level. I'm choosing now, say, to tap in. I'm choosing to go to this dimension and view from that dimension. I'm choosing to play this dimensional being or whatever, you see. Anyway, there we are. Okay. Yeah, that was something I was shown. People are not asking. There's many, they forget, you see. And especially even, the funny ones, the people on this journey, on this path, because they are, as you say, tapped in, right? They forget. They're forgetting they have all this help as well, okay, let's do it. I want this, I want that, whatever else, help me sleep, help me, show me very clearly, like without missing, make sure that door is closed, or whatever you say to them. Make sure I go in the right door, make sure that if it's the wrong door, if it's a choice, make sure that door is, you see, there's a question. Often people have a choice and they're not sure which one is the right one. I hear this often. They're not sure what one to make because they haven't still got that faith, they're not trusting in, let's say, their guidance or their instinct with themselves yet. So then the thing is, you can say as well to them, okay, like whichever is for the highest timeline, the highest, greatest good, my highest timeline, make sure, so you can tell them to close that other door, so there is no other choice, so you don't take the wrong path or the lower timeline. And there we are. It's in every choice and every decision, We can actually even ask for the help, you can ask for the highest perception before you make a phone call. If you have to talk to someone, you can say, please give me the highest perception and the highest perspective. So then when you have this conversation, you are seeing it from here. And you will respond from a higher level, not from a, let's say, being triggered, a human thing. You see, we choose who we want to embody, play, be, levels. We choose the consciousness. We choose everything. Everything. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. There's this my thing. You see, we don't think. If we sit down before we make a decision, okay, right, show me the highest thing. And that's the best thing anyway. Always show you high. If you could make every decision from the highest perception and perspective, wow. Or another way to help yourself is also to say, let's see, which source do this? Those that are early, right? Who know. If you're struggling with right, wrong, benevolence or something. So, first of all, claim you want to be benevolent. But say, would source do this? Would source behave? Let's say you can play a game. If because people that haven't got there yet, and source, the creator, would I behave like, and most people would know straight away, no, I would be eating perfectly. I'd be looking after myself. I would be doing this. I wouldn't be nasty. I wouldn't be selfish. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Because whenever people envision source, it's judgment too, but this is humans. That source is what? Benevolent, loving, perfect, unconditional love, because you feel it. This is what the truth is, the true essence. This is you to your core. So it's very simple to say, would source behave like that? Nah. You see, there's another one. If I'm source, okay, what choice would source make? So instead of saying what choice would I, because if you're identifying with yourself as this human, then you're going to keep seeing things with the whatever programming and nonsense you're holding, you see. Filters. And all that baggage, like I saw, wow, it's a massive ball and chain people are dragging around with them. There we are. So ask, all right, people are not using the help they have. I mean, the help it's immense. It's incredible. It was like an entire, all on the other side of this earth plane, this like sandwich of frequency existence. They're there. They're all like, well, they're waiting and they want to get involved. They want to get in there, but they cannot intervene without help. It's like even with stupid things, like people expect they're going to just help you with everything. No, because you don't ask. You see, help me with the shopping today. Help me choose the best shopping. Help me choose the best everything. The best freeway. Help me choose the best restaurant. Help me choose whatever. You know what I mean? The quickest route. Let me have a fantastic day. Help me lose weight. Whatever. You know what I mean? Pretty much anything. It's intention there too, but anyway, yeah. And especially at the moment, when your intentions are coming from love and benevolence, obviously you get the support. When your intentions are not, there's no support from source, put it that way. They're like, okay, you go and do it, but we're not going to be helping you on that one. So you pretty much, when your intentions are good, loving, helping, benevolent, because we all, for the all, that support and thing is, wow, you have an army of light there at your disposal. Call in an army of light. But not, you see, most people, when they think of a light, because this is a human, you were programmed with this war consciousness. This is nothing from source. It's a program you are carrying within yourselves. So when people see army, you see the word army already. Warrior, fight. If you are looking for a fight, you are going to get one. You are resonating. This is why you ended up on this earth plane, to work out, to get rid of this conflict, this fight, division, hate, this thing you've done in many, many planets, to release it. Let it go. And there is the new earth, none of that. You see, release it. It's a simple thing. Do I want, everyone, when they think of the new earth, peace, love, heaven on earth, does it have any of that? Right. So how do you get there? You cannot get there if you're not a frequency match. I have to release division, fighting, blame, anger, war, belief, and whatever negative dark. I have to release all of those because I'm creating everything. And if I say to the greater, this is what I want to, and that's exactly what I will get. All right. The energy just supports whatever your choices are. This is the thing, you see. So call in when you see the say army of light. Let's not say it's just a mass amount of help, put it that way. But it's not there to fight. But that's also a choice. You can. Oh yes, there are many people that are just, as I say, this is something. I don't know how long, but it's no hurry because you're eternal. How long you choose to work this out your system. If those just wake up and ask and they just trust Source to guide them, Source will guide you. No. You will be guided in your astrals to eventually, like, go and hug your so-called enemy. You'll be shown we're all one. There is no enemy at all. It's within you. You will be shown that. You'll be guided in your astrals. You will be guided and you will then, okay, what they're trying to teach me. They're trying to teach you no. You see, it's for you to stop that. You to release the fight, the anger, the division, the blame, the bad, the good nonsense. It's for you to, that's it. That's the guidance you'll get. But if you are doing it from, people are still in the mind, you see. They are trying to direct from a human, I'm human and I'm this, and they're using this and not the higher aspect. So of course, now that's what I am. I'm going to do this, and they go into the astral with their filter. I'm going to go and look for the bad. I'm going to fight. I'm going to do this. There we are. That's what I say. This is just they came here to work these out, and these entanglements and these fights and these karmic ties and things. They came to work it out. This is why the planet is so full now. Many beings, and so many beings from, they're remembering different, they're resonating. Why? Because they're remembering these that did it. But they're not connecting. Okay, why did I experience this in so many planets? I haven't cleared that trauma. I haven't cleared that, I haven't cleared that expectation of war, drama, fighting, division, deluge, destruction, annihilation, whatever. This is why. Do that. Clear it. Release it, you see. Also intent. When they release it, they will be, that's it. That's gone. Now, you've cleared it completely. You see, you cannot experience that if you don't choose to hold it. There we are. All right, lovely people. I'd like to go and shower now. My coffee is ice cold. Anyway, it is what it is. So there's a message, whatever. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember it anyway. I'll go and look myself later. Whatever came through again. I'll just remind myself. Hi. I'll upload it to YouTube. Anyone that missed the whole thing, I'll upload it to YouTube. All right. And I can't quite remember. It was similar. I got a bit of it shown in my meditation. That's why I thought, okay, then I felt guided to share this with everybody else as well, not just to my own meditation, to share what I get as well then. Instead of having to repeat, I see it and then I go and tell people. I can just do it, one and say, well, okay, now for you, basically, through whatever. Not you, there's no you. Anyway, anyway. All right, lovely people. I'll upload it to YouTube. It'll be on my YouTube channel. If you don't know where that is, you can go to the link in my bio on my TikTok page. You'll find the link. There's a link tree thing. You click on that, it takes you to the YouTube, Facebook, whatever. You can go there and it'll be up there later. All right. So think. Maybe stop thinking actually. But the face, if you just trust Source, you're welcome. If you just trust Source and you complete surrender, just say, show me, you will always be guided right, correctly. But if you go there with this, okay, because you see it's your belief system, okay, I'm going to get that and I'm looking for the bad. There we are, that's what you will experience. You will see that, people, especially the ones on the earlier, All right. Hope this was helpful to people. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But there's no judgment. There's absolute love. There's absolute love. Just some will take maybe longer to get there. It's up to them, because as I say, they're creating it. There we are. To work that, you take as long as you need to work through your shadows. Thank you. All right, beautiful souls. People, humans, not even humans. We're not human, that's the thing. We are waves of consciousness. We are source creating. We are in a plane, like a... If you could sort of try and describe it, say you could imagine this band. It's like a bandwidth. There we are. It's the best way to explain it. So there's like this long thing like this. It's a bandwidth. We are on this bandwidth, which is called the earth plane. But we can shift anywhere we damn want. And some will. Some when they leave this earth plane now have overcome it, will go straight to source, go back to actual source. Some will go to different dimensions, depending what they want, you see, and choose or believe on it. As I'm saying, belief, choice, experience. Some will go to back to other planets, dimensions, planes, different frequency planes. There we are. It all depends what they have chosen, believed, released, cleared, chose to experience or whatever. Love you guys. Bye.